right. So I heard all kinds of great things this morning. So obviously the first time we do something is there's a little bit of anxiety involved, and there's a lot of excitement involved. And it's actually the same biological symptoms, but it's interesting because the first time we do something, it benefits us and prepares us better for the next time. We feel a lot more comfortable, a lot more confident doing it a second time. So if you're afraid to do something once, understand that it'll help you get better and help you get to the next one. So you always got to do it the first time. So I'm sure we all feel more comfortable, more confident when we do something. And then Patty mentioned something that I don't know I don't know if it went noticed or unnoticed yet. I know I go through the same thing in my business. I cannot excel. I cannot do more without the help of others. In order to surpass our personal ceilings with the whatever that we do, we need others in our lives to help us out. So it's always about the who. So doing more, we can't do it on our own. We need others to help us out. So it's I think that those are some amazing things that we can get out of small nuggets out of these calls. So we have 10 minutes. Let's talk about something that'll benefit you, will be helpful to you, will provide value to you. What's on your mind?
Real quick, I just wrote it in chat. Sorry. Everybody, I have a brokers open today, 1 to 4 p.m. in Clifton. The link is there. If you can, please show your support for Mina and I. We just got a listing. They're really trying to sell it this weekend. It is priced extremely well. It has an amazing backyard. Come by, check it out if you can. We're also doing open houses Saturday and Sunday, 1 to 4. It's probably the only showing. So if you had buyers in the 500 to 600 range, please come by. Quick pitch. Sorry. Thank you.
I have a question. Have you heard of Ideal Estate? I get a lot of emails from them, and it's constantly like Ira and I were talking about it. How it's just like somebody's viewed one of your listings, somebody's viewed one of your listings. We're not sure if it's a scam or I don't know, but we get these constant emails.
Yeah, those emails. Yeah, those emails are so annoying, and they basically just want you to sign up. But what am I signing up for?
Yeah. Anybody's had experience with it, we'd love to hear for success.
Put it this way, if you're getting more than 2 emails from a company, it's crap.
Yeah, that's what we figured.
We keep having leads about people that looked at our profile. Yeah. So has anyone actually registered for this? I was tempted to look into it more, but like not to sign up or anything. Just I wasn't sure what they were doing, but annoying.
I don't know. I've got like, if I search for them, I get like so many every day.
I take those companies, those emails, it's like throwing crap at a wall. Sooner or later, it's going to stick and somebody will go for it. But yeah, overall, I think it's garbage.
Garbage, yeah. That's what we thought. Thank you.
Great. What else we got, guys? Going once.
I will make a comment about always doing the right thing and handling multiple offers or handling an offer that's a bird in your hand. And you know that another offer is coming in, but you don't know exactly when. And how long do you keep that offer waiting before you actually accept it without them getting so pissed off that they're going to walk away? Because I only had one offer for like a week, and I kept the agent warm, knowing that another couple had seen the house, and I just I didn't know what to do in terms of, I don't want to lose it, but do we accept it? It's a terrible offer, but it's the only offer.
So there's always options, right? So obviously, if it was a great offer, you would jump on it. I can tell you that from a buyer's agent standpoint, if I'm submitting an offer and the listing agent, the seller, they're not accepting the offer, they're dragging their feet, they're waiting for a better offer to come in. Yeah, I start showing more homes, so you might lose them. So it's you have to kind of set a boundary and say, okay, we don't get a better offer by this date. Do we reduce the price to get better offers, or do we just negotiate and see what the best we can do? So there's different options. You just have to kind of set the path, and decide what you want to do.
Well, as it turns out, to be a man of my word, the buyer's agent was really very nice. I liked working with her. We came to an agreement that if we don't have any other offers by noon yesterday, my sellers would accept the offer, and they did. And we got all the contractual paperwork in, and then at 6 p.m., this other offer comes in. It's like $40,000 more. My fiduciary responsibility is to my sellers. I told the sellers, they were ecstatic, and I called the agent and told her what it was. And
well, in today's, it's a good point. I mean, something we can all learn from. Why is that? Because sometimes our buyers, they want to negotiate, and the best strategy we can do is tell them to be patient and hope that another offer doesn't come in. That's the only way we can really negotiate in today's market. And well, these particular buyers, they took the risk, they wanted to negotiate, and what ended up happening, another offer came in, and that was the risk, right? So, and it happens. And if I'm sure their agent prepared them well for it, and they were aware of the risk, and it happened. So, and everybody you'll find will end up being fine. It's just it's a strategy, and it doesn't always work. It works better in buyers markets than in sellers markets, because there is a very real risk that another offer comes in, even if a property has been on the market for a long time. I've seen properties days on market, they're just really long. They've been on the market for pretty much eternity, and all of a sudden they're getting multiple offers. I've seen it plenty of times. So it's a risk you take in that particular strategy where you say, okay, let's submit the offer. Let's be patient. Let's check in with them in a few days. Let's try to negotiate that way. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So it's okay. Yeah, but when we're creating that strategy for our buyers, you also have to communicate the risk to them, so they don't come back and turn around at you and say, hey, but start pointing fingers, and of course you're the first one. But if everybody's on the same page in regards to what strategy you're taking, then usually it's okay. So good job with getting that other offer, and that is leverage, by the way. It doesn't matter what offer you have. When somebody says, as a listing agent, do you have an offer, and you say yes, the other party doesn't necessarily know where it is, right? They don't know that it's 40,000 below. Now you're going to work as a listing agent. This is where you really go to work. This is where you can really obtain top dollar for your sellers, right? Because now you have the leverage. Fear of loss creates sense of urgency. We know that, right? So when somebody really likes a house, oh, there's another offer on it, the sense of urgency really goes up. Mm-hmm. This is where you as a listing agent can really squeeze. So good job, Ira.
Thank you.
All right.
I just have a spin on that one. Good morning, everybody. It's Sylvia. About 2 years ago, I had a listing, and it's been haunting me since because I did that, and it was about $25,000 more and fiduciary responsibility. I presented it. We were in ARIP at the time. They took the second offer because it was more money and they wanted it so badly. But as we were going through home inspection, these people were really rough. The other people I really should have stayed with, the first people, because I know the deal would have gone through. They were anxious and they wanted the house. And these second people, they were nitpicking at every freaking thing. Finally, my seller said, forget about it. I'm not selling. Take the house off the market. And they're still living there to this day. So my question to everybody is, do you have to present another offer if it is more money?
You have to present another offer. If you receive it, you have to present it within 24 hours.
You're obligated to.
Exactly.
Every offer.
Right.
Yeah,
every offer.
Higher or lower. Every offer.
Can
that
you
includes
steer
when
them
you're in
in
an
the
attorney
direction?
review, right?
Even when it's an attorney review.
Yeah, even when it's an attorney review. If it's under contract and you have another person calling you, sometimes they say, do you want to be the backup offer in case it falls through? That has happened sometimes as well. So I'm just saying, in that situation, even though you're offering the more money, can you kind of talk to the client and say, well, this is what's going on. Maybe you should stick with the first people. What do you think?
But how would you have known at that point? You wouldn't have known the second offer people were nitpickers. You wouldn't have known it at the time.
I know. And it was
I think you can't second guess if you didn't know ahead of time that these second people were nitpickers, how you couldn't have suggested anything. You wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we have to look at every part of the equation here. So this first offer that we had on the house, it was actually $36,000 less. That was an offer that I knew the inspection would go very, very smoothly. This next offer coming in at $36,000 more, the listing says it's as is. I spoke to the agent. The agent confirmed that this couple knows the house is as is. We already had a pre-inspection, so we know that there are no structural issues. But I set my sellers up. I said, look, this offer is amazing. What do you want to do? They took it. I said, okay, worst case scenario is that they might come up with a few things in the inspection that might cost you $10,000. Or they might say they want $15,000. You can negotiate that, but you're still way higher than the $36,000 less. So I'm setting them up for possibilities so they won't be surprised. But Sylvia, we don't know if people are going to be nitpickers or not. We do the best we can with our fiduciary responsibility to see that our sellers get the best deal, the most money. And then we hope, like I'm already saying prayers about, I hope this goes okay. Hope that.
Well, you know what it was? It was my first listing. This was 2 years ago. It was 1.399. I also think that my sellers were very difficult people too. And they were, I think, in shock because, this house was like, I think close to 7,000 square feet. It was an unbelievable thing. And I think that they were shocked that there was so much wrong with their home because they just didn't do the upkeep and, it was like that. So yeah, you find out things as you go on in this business. And I appreciate, everything that you guys are saying and Ron too. It's very important that we see that we all go through these scenarios and it happens to the best of people. So, but it's a learning curve,
On that note, what can we just learn from something that just Ira said and Sylvia just said? So Ira sets the stage, and I love that. You set the stage for success, right? And what Sylvia said is that it's very true, even in today's market, especially in today's market, there are buyers that will do anything to obtain a property and then come back and then nitpick and try to pinch you on the inspections just to obtain the house, and then they come back and they try to squeeze during the inspection. So those are very real scenarios. That's something that we can all learn from. So if somebody comes in while you're in attorney review, we can have that discussion with our clients, pros and cons of taking it and not taking it, and it increases the likelihood we get to where we want to go to, which is the finish line, the outcome, the achievement that our sellers are looking for if they're more prepared, right? So definitely great input from you guys. I love that. Thanks for that. And we are a few minutes over. Any last thoughts, comments? Anything you'd like to share?
I'd like to share my latest affirmation.
Let's go.
I am the agent I want to be. I always do the right thing.
Yeah, I love that. Let's get, let's get 4 more. We got 1. Let's get 4 more in. Give me 4 more affirmations for today.
I love you, Ira.
That's a good affirmation.
Is that your affirmation? I am a listing magnet. Listings continually come to me.
Awesome. 3 more. Let's go.
I can, I will, I must.
All I need is within me now.
All right, 1 more. Last one. Let's go.
I am a people magnet. People want to talk to me. People want to work with me, and no agents can help people like I do.
Awesome. I provide value to others. I help others grow. Who can I help today? Let's get going. I want to thank everybody for your great participation. You're all amazing. I want to wish everybody a great Friday. Be well. Let's get to work.
Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Guys, have a great weekend.
Enjoy, everyone.
Go see those 137 for sale by owners out there waiting for you.